guys, how's it going? It's Justine, and today we are doing a What's on my iPhone 10 video. These videos are always so highly requested, and it's so crazy because a lot of the times I start completely fresh when I get a new phone, and the iPhone 10 is no exception. I also started fresh when I got the iPhone 8, and I thought for sure that I was gonna just port everything over to the new one, and I decided, no, I'm gonna start fresh on my iPhone 10, let's do this. And it usually takes me a good 2 weeks, which it's been a little bit over 2 weeks now that I've had the iPhone 10 to really get back into the flow, figure out what apps I need, and you definitely figure out very, very quickly what apps you cannot live without when you don't have any apps at all. So starting on my first page, these are not quite in any particular order. Like I used to have, let's see, I used to have this over here. I like to have my maps. I don't really use my phone that often, but I'll put that one back over there. So things aren't exactly the way that I used to have them, but this is sort of my work in progress. This is what I cannot live without, basically. I should title it that. What apps can I not live without? Oh, clickbait. Hello. Only clickbait if it's not true. So starting off here from the top, I've got my calendar, I've got my Apple Maps and Google Maps, and I tend to only use Apple Maps when I'm in the car and I have it connected to CarPlay because it integrates very well with my car, and then if I'm wearing my watch, it alerts me when I need to turn. So a lot of times I'll opt to use that when I'm driving as opposed to Google Maps, but I do feel like if I need to get somewhere and I want to make sure that there's no traffic or this or that, I do feel like Google is much more reliable still to this day. But Apple Maps integrates with my car and my body, so it's a tough choice. Anyway, moving on. Clock. We've got the phone, we've got the Notes app, which I use a lot. I use it for everything. I use it for making lists, things that I need to buy, video ideas. It's probably my #1 most used app next to Messages. Next is the App Store, then Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, HQ Trivia. If you guys haven't been playing HQ Trivia, it is the most fun game. I've been talking about it nonstop. It's not sponsored. This is just honest to goodness excitement for a fun game. Basically twice a day there is live trivia. You play, you can win real money. If you'd like and you haven't already, sign up using my little code right there so that I can get some free lives. Yes, I need the lives. Then if you miss a question, it's almost like you didn't actually miss it because they give you a life, but you can only use 1 life per game. Ugh, the struggle. I'm so bad at trivia. It's unbelievable. Next up we have Facebook, and then Amazon, and then Amazon Prime Now, which allows you to get deliveries almost within an hour or two. Apple TV Remote, YouTube, and then YouTube Studio, which is a studio app for creators. It basically lets you have more features. You can edit thumbnails, you can do stuff that creators need to do. There's more in-depth analytics. You get the point. Settings, Starbucks, very important. Right next to Postmates, and if I didn't have Postmates, I probably would be very hungry all the time, or I would have to learn to cook. And clearly we know how cooking goes for me. And down at the bottom I have kind of like my most used things, which no matter what page I'm on, I like to have them easily accessible. I've got my Messages, my email, which clearly I need to check that, Safari, and my camera. And on the next page we have, well, it says it's weather, but this is basically, I need to change that actually. Let's change that to, I'm gonna rename it to stuff. This is basically all of the Apple stuff that I didn't really want to necessarily delete, but I don't really ever look at. Weather, news, stocks, reminders, iTunes Store, iBooks, home, health kit, wallet, photos, FaceTime, podcast, compass, find iPhone, find friends, tips, voice memo, I can probably delete the tips. The Files app, Keynote, iMovie, watch. Ooh, there's a watch update. I better get on that. Calculator, pages, music, and TV. Now I do use a lot of these apps, but a lot of times when I'm looking for something, I just kind of swipe down and search for it. So if I'm looking for pages, I don't really want to have it on my home screen, but I can find it easily by going into the folder or searching. Coinbase, if you guys are Bitcoin or Ethereum or virtual currency purchasers, owners, that's probably my favorite. Cube, this looks like a very fun game, but it's more a game of life. It's a period tracker. Sorry guys. Ladies, you might want to check it out. Next we have Netflix, we have Facebook Messenger. I clearly don't really use that very often because I've got a lot of messages. Uber, Venmo, Sonos, Dropbox, the Apple Store, Philips Hue, which I love. That's what I use to control my lights. DJI Go 4, that's what I use to fly my drone. The activity tracker for my Apple Watch and my phone. PayPal, Spotify, Clips. I love the new Clips app. Like you can put yourself in, well, it's kind of struggling because it uses depth to sense to remove the background, and since I'm pretty close to this wall, actually it's doing a pretty good job. Let's see what else. We've got Metropolis. We've got this riverfront. This is my favorite. It's the Millennium Falcon, so you can like look around and see stuff that's around you. Oh, a Mega Destroyer? Wow, wait. Look at this. Oh my god, what else is there? Sketchbook, 8-bit, tea garden. These are really cool. The new Clips update is pretty great. I just wish that they would make it so that you can film vertical instead of making everything square, because that really messes up when I want to save things to Instagram. I'm like, I can't put this in my story. It's a square. What are you thinking? Tumblr. Saucy. If you guys don't know what Saucy is, you guys may not be old enough, but it is an alcohol delivery service, so it's kind of like Postmates, but for alcohol. And last but not least, I have my games folder. I haven't really downloaded many games, but these are basically my go-tos. I know I made a video a long time ago making this cake from Cookie Jam, but I'm currently working on something else very fun, also from that game, so spoiler alert. Jedi Challenges, I did an unboxing with my friend Alex. If you want to watch that video, I'll put a link in the description and an annotation somewhere here. It's kind of like a really insane AR game where you can be a Jedi and you just use your phone. You put it into the headset, you have a lightsaber, and man, it's just the best. Next I have Goat Simulator, which I just started playing. I kind of want to do some gameplay of it, so I stopped playing so that I can sort of go through and you guys can see my actual genuine excitement and surprise from playing it, because I opened it up, I was like, what is this? This is the best thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. I also have Best Fiends and Best Fiends Forever, because obviously another game that I'm obsessed with. This is the Destiny 2 companion app, so if you guys play Destiny at all, that's something that you can use to alert your clan that you're gonna be going and getting ready for the raid. I still haven't raided yet. I just really need to take like a week off from real life and just sit and play Destiny, Prestige and Call of Duty, and finish Mario Odyssey. I think that'll probably be what I do during Thanksgiving and Christmas. So maybe then I can catch up on games. Well, I guess that's it. Let me know if you guys think that there's any other apps that I'm missing. I did have a few AR apps. There was, it was that dragon app. It's like this little dragon friend, but I didn't download it on my new phone yet. There's a bunch of other AR apps that I do want to check out. I know I keep talking about wanting to try AR apps. So if you have any other recommendations of ones that you guys like, or some things that you've been playing that you think that I would also enjoy, feel free to leave those in the comments below, and let me know if there's any other apps that you think that I'm missing. I feel like there's so many apps that I can just get lost in the app store downloading and buying things. So if you'd like to help guide my purchases or free games, let me know in the comments below, and let me know what your favorite app is. Is there an app that is your favorite of all time? Whether it's an iPhone or an Android. I feel like probably the camera and messages app. If everything else went away, I could survive with just those two things. Well, thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you'll see the next one. Be sure to turn the alerts on, because I feel like that's the only way that people see videos now. That's the little bell. So you can click that on my channel and on all of your other favorite creators' channels as well. Okay, I'm gonna go. See you later.